Morning, my dear students. Today we are here to discuss some new things. Okay, we have already completed one of the good and very interesting chapter and motivated chapter. Okay, that was unity, abolition, and prejudice. Okay, prejudice is that prejudice, I think. Okay, so this we have already discussed. Okay, abolition. Okay, we have already told the meaning of unity. I have already told the meaning of abolition. I have already told you the meaning of prejudice. So now today we are going to move further in the same chapter and we are going to discuss something more. Okay, so I am here with some new thing in moral science. Okay, some exercises which we are going to discuss today in moral science. Let's begin and just see. Today we are going to discuss moral science. Just see. Do you know, my dear students, why I have opened this? I have opened this to again give you a little brief regarding the unity. Okay, we have already discussed that unity means when we are working together, when we are when we are compensating, when we want to when we are not competing with each other, and when we are thinking that we should work all together in a unite in the we will be believe we are believing in the oneness of each other in place of getting discrimination or doing discrimination or doing differentiation on their races, on their color, on their religion, or on their caste. These all things we have already discussed. That when we are working unitely, when we are working together, no one can break us, my dear. No one can break us. But if you are working separately, anyone can come and can break you. So working in a unite manner, it will help you to do your work easily. It will help you to do your work quickly. It will help you to become a good human being. It will help you to be a generous and a good citizen of the society. Okay, so it's a very important thing, student, that we all should be unite. Okay, at every time when our country needs us or when anyone else needs us, because we have got the birth as a human being to show the humanity. And by for showing the humanity, the first priority and the first thing which I would like to tell you is to be unite, to be together, work work in a happy manner, work in a generous manner, work in a delight manner. Okay, now just see. This was the chapter unity, abolition of all the prejudices. I have already told you abolition means when we are ending up all the favorism. Okay, we are not giving any favorism to any particular caste, or we are not giving any kind of recommendation to any particular class, or we are not making friends on the basis of the color or religion. So this is all the abolition means. They are ending up, we are ending up all these things, and we are getting united together, and we are working together for the oneness of the country, for the prosperity of the country, for the prosperity of ourselves. Okay, so let's move on. We have already discussed about the rats, okay, who were already afraid. They all have gone to so many places, to village, to desert, to the wheatland, but no one has given them a place to live. But in the last one, Uncle Rodent had came, who has given them place to live with him, as he was a generous person. And in place of the caste, instead of caste, I can say, instead of caste, religion, races, or rich or poor or anything like this. He believe on humanity. That is why he has given the place to them to live there with him till they want. This we have already completed. All these things already we have discussed, and we have finished all these. This prayer we are going to discuss today. This is the prayer, my dear. In this prayer we are talking to the God, okay, for the humanity, for the unity, for the oneness, for the prosperity, and all these things. Okay, just see what this prayer is saying. Oh my God, oh my God, unite the heart of thy servant, and reveals to them that they thy great purpose. Okay, this poem is saying that we all should be unite, we all should have a generous heart. We means this poet is talking to the god, and he is saying to god that god, please unite us, please together us, so that we can be a servant and we can serve each and everyone in an unite manner. Okay, then what it is saying, see, may they follow the command, commandment commandments and abide by the law. Maybe they were bounded, maybe um, they were not having that much authority to do that, but help them. What them? Help them. Maybe they are not getting that much space, they are not getting that much place, they are not getting that much liberty, they are not getting that much uh, consideration, so that they can do that. But if you will help them, they will do that. Okay, so if they are bounded by, if they are abandoned means anything is bounding you, anything is just not trying, letting you to do something which you want to do. Okay, because of them, because of the pressure, you're willing to do, but still you are not able to do, because of the society, because of the parents, or because of so many. So we are talking to god that please god help us to do so. Then just see, help them, O Lord, in the endurance, and grant them strength to serve thy. Okay, it is saying that god please give them, he's saying, please God give them, O God, in their endeavors, and grant them strength to serve thy. What he's talking to God, that God please help them, to please let them to come out from the difficulties, to come out from the laws, to come out from the commandments, and just be free and try and help. They give them the strength, the power to serve for the humanity, to serve for the unity, to serve for everyone, on not believing on the caste, schism, or anything like this. Oh God, leave them not to themselves, but guide them. What he's saying? He's saying that leave them, but not leave them die, and guide them. Okay, it is what it is saying. You leave them to live happily, to live freely, but be a guider, guide them step by step. Light of thy knowledge, give them the light of knowledge to them, and cheer their hearts by by thy love. Verily, thou art their helpers and their lords. What it is saying? So that they can be free for helping everyone, for helping each one of us. Okay, so that we can be unite, so that we can be a good human being, so that we can be a good citizen, so that we can be a helpful person. Okay, and our life should be truthful, by helping each other, by showing the humanity to each other, by not discriminating, by not differentiating, by not doing anything on because of the laws, or because of the foundation, or because of someone's saying. Okay, we should be free, our mind should be free, and we should realize that humanity comes first, and humanity is at the top of all the other things. Okay, see, now we are here with the question answer. Read the following sentence and state which of them would please God. Okay, we have to read this, and we have to see that which of them will please God, which means which of them will make God happy. Treat all the people as member of one human family. This is good. This one is correct. Avoid people who do not belongs to your religion. No, this is wrong. Treat someone as inferior than you. Inferior means when you are thinking that you are more dignified, you are having the more qualification than anyone else. Like this, you are comparing yourself, and you are thinking that other is not having that. Is it good? No, that is also not. Have respect for the belief of others, no matter how different from ours. Okay, always try to respect on the beliefs. Always try to respect on the opinion. Always try to give privilege. Always try to give attention to those also, okay, who are not thinking as you are thinking, or who are not doing as you are doing. But still, being a human being, we all should be kind to each other. This thing we should not forget. This is a true fact. Okay, see my dear, today now we are here with the next exercise, next thing which we are going to discuss. In nature, there are two no things exactly alike. There are nothing which are alike, which are the same. No two human beings are exactly the same. Is it possible that you and me are same? No. Not even the twins. Even the twins are also having some of the difference. It is not like that if they are twins, they are having all the things same. No, there must be some difference between them. No birds, no leaves, no other stones are exactly the same. These things are also not same. Even the animals are not same. Even the leaves are not same. Okay, even the birds are not same. Okay, there is some difference between each and every one of us. Difference enhance the beauty of the world. This difference is only enhancing, this difference is only making our world more beautiful. If everyone will be same, who will see us? No one will see us. No one will be having the curiosity to see us. We all are different. We are human beings. Some are animals, some are birds, trees. So many different things are there in this world, and we all love to see each other. Why? Because we all are different. There are features which we are having the same feature they are not having. The features they are having the same features we are not having. So just see. Unity in diversity enriches the beauty and augments splendor, just as diversified yet harmonious sound of music created by different instruments played on the orchestra uplifts the soul. What it is saying, my dear? It is saying that we all are different. Even the musical instruments are not the same. Okay, unity is the diversity of enriches beauty. Means unity means we all are unite because we all are having the different thinking. We all are having the different features. We all are having the different structures. That is why we all are unite. That is why we are having the diversity. Diversity means a kind of variety. Okay, we are having this. So why we are having this? Because we all belong to a different caste, charism. We all belong to a different kind. We all are different. Even the leaves and the natural things are not the same, how human being can be same? We all are having a different kind of mindset. We all think in a different way. So there are so many things. Okay, there are so many things. There are two things, so many, which are the splendor. Which is splendor means which are beautiful, which are very dignified, which are very justified, which makes us pleased. Okay, now just if all the people in the world looked exactly the same, with exactly the same capabilities, the world could not go round. Okay, what is it is saying? It is saying a very good line. If everyone will look the same, everyone will have the same features, everyone will have the same quality, everyone will have the same thing in them, then why the world is round? Okay, world could not go round, then world could not go round. Okay, that is why God has created every person unique, different from each other, such that all can complement each other and fair to the world can run smoothly. See, my dear, one example I am giving for regarding this. You have seen your mother and father, must have seen. So, my dear, is your mother and father are same? No. They are different in their nature, they are different in their language, they are different in the way they used to talk. Maybe one is much strict and one is not that much strict. Maybe your mother is beautiful and your father is handsome, but still, maybe your mother is much more beautiful than your father. Like this is that. It all depends on the nature, my dear. No one is the perfect in this world. No one is having the same quality in this world. No one can be same. If everyone will be the same, then what is the need of being different? What is the uniqueness you will have? Everyone is having the unique feature in there. Everyone is unique in their own way. I am unique in my own way. You are unique in your own way. Someone else is unique in their own way. So don't try to compare your uniqueness with someone else. Maybe you are a very good handwriting expert. Maybe you are used to write your handwriting is very good. So whatever you used to write is very beautiful. But it is not like that the same thing is with me also. Maybe my writing is very bad, but maybe I can sing very nicely, isn't it? Maybe someone is having a very melodious voice, but they cannot dance. Okay, but someone is a very good dancer, they can dance. So every god, if god has made you, if god has given you birth in this world, then they have the god has must the god have must implemented, the god has must given some unique features which only you are having, no one else. Okay, so don't try to compare yourself with anyone in this world. Okay, anyone, because everyone is unique in their own self. Some of the things are there. No two things, no two men, not even the birds, no two stones, no two twins. Okay, even not, they are not the same. Difference dash the beauty of the world. Difference in the diversity, difference in the uniqueness, difference in the uniqueness is the beauty of the world. Diversified yet harmonious sound of music created by different instruments played in an what it is written, in an orchestra uplifts the soul. Okay, means different instrument. If suppose, if flute, if tabla is also having the same kind of feature and flute is also having the same kind of feature, then why we play the flute like this with the mouth and we used to play like the tabla with the hand? They are having the unique features now. That is why we used to play the flute with the help of our mouth, whereas tabla with the help of our hand. We don't used to play the tabla with the mouth. You can play? No. But flute cannot, and flute also cannot be played with only hand. It needs the support of mouth. Okay, then only it can be played. Okay, so if instruments are also different, even the non-living things are also having some different features. Like that simple example, the fan used to work in a different way. It used to rotate and then it used to blow air, and then that air used to come to you and you feel good. Okay, but is the same thing is happening with the table is also rotating and giving you air? No. So these are, everything is different in their own way. Okay, unity in diversity enriches the beauty and that splendors. Okay, this you will do, that splendors. It was written here. The word arguments, splendors. Arguments, here the word will be arguments, splendors. Okay, God has created every person unique. Okay, we should love all the people, no matter what race, what class, what religion, what caste they belongs to, because we all are equal. I am also having two hands, I am also having two legs, I am also having two eyes, I am also having one nose, I am also having one mouth, I am also having 2 ears, and you are also having the same. Okay, maybe some, you can say here, miss, some are blind also, some can do, some are some cannot see also, some, sorry, some are blind also, some cannot speak also. So these are the they are also having some different features which you are not having. Maybe they are in their own way, they are different. Okay, so every person is unique. If God has created you, must be some reason for creating you. So never compare yourself with anyone. Always keep in your mind that you are a unique from others. Okay, in this story we have learned that we should be, if we will be unite, then no one will discriminate us. But if we will not be unite, everyone will discriminate us, everyone will see us in a bad way, everyone will treat us in a bad way. Okay, so we should be unite. We should not compare anyone on the basis of their city, town, on the basis of their caste, on the basis of their color. Okay, this story was, the purpose of this story was this only. Now, my dear students, here I have given some of the questions answer, short answer type question. Okay, short answer type questions. So there are some questions, okay, and their answers also I have given. You have to note it down in your copy very nicely and beautifully. Okay, the questions I am going to discuss. How many children were there in the mice family? There were 6 children in the mice family. How many boys and girls were there among the 6 children in the mice family? 2 boys and 4 girls were there in there were there among the 6 children in the mice family. How and where did the mice family live? The mice family live with love and unity in a big city. Who when was very scared, and why? The baby mouse was very scared because suddenly the cat, okay, when was very scared, and why? Okay, the baby mouse was very scared because suddenly the cat jumped on him and caught him on his paw. Okay, and caught him on his paw. Here, my dear, it will not be when. Okay, it will be who. Okay, who was very scared? When was means it was when, it means it is asking the time when he was scared. It was not given a specific time or thing. Who was scared? The baby mouse was scared because the cat has caught him in his paw. Okay. In the same way, some more questions are there. When and how did mice family reach the village? Question was, when and how the mice family reached the village. Okay, the mice family walked the whole night, and in the morning they reached the village. Mice family left their city home. Why? Mice family left their city home because they were in a great danger due to the cat, and they were very scared. What did the wild black rat tell to the mice family? The wild black rat said to the mice family, I entertain only the rats that belongs to black races. Okay, what does it say? That who belongs to the black races, them only I used to keep them placed. Why did the fat village mouse say? What did the fat village mouse say to the mice family? The fat village mouse said to the mice family, in this village we do not have any place for the city mice. We only associate, means we only collaborate, we only give the place to the village mice. Okay, last question. Where did Uncle Rodent live? Uncle Rodent used to live in a wheat field. So these are the few one word answer questions which you have to do in your copy, Okay, here are some long answer type questions also, my dear. Okay, it is long answer type question. This also you have to do in copy. This also you have to do in copy. The questions also I have written, the answers also I have written. You can see, and then you will do all these, okay, all these in your copy. These all questions answer you have to write in your copy. Okay, these all questions answer you have to write in your copy. I hope you will complete it very nicely. Just see, only 4 long questions answers are there, not more than that I have given. So you just have to write it nicely. You can see all the answers with the questions, how beautifully I have written in the same way you have. That is all, my dear. I hope you all have understood all the things. Questions answer also I have discussed. Poem which I have discussed, that you will learn nicely. Okay. The one exercise which we have done, that also you will go through, and all the words which are difficult, that you will underline. Okay, and you will try to learn those words. Okay, even and question answer write nicely. That is all, my dear. Thank you, everyone.